All right, so let's dive in. We're on day 19 of the Transurfing principles, and today's topic, it's called the Creators Credo.
Hmm.
That sounds pretty intense, right? It feels like we're about to write a fantasy novel or something.
It does have a certain weight to it, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But the original term, versatile, it translates more to something like the ruler, or maybe the arbiter.
Arbiter. Okay, I can work with that. Versatile sounds a little like a comic book villain.
Right, and it's not about ruling other people, it's about being the arbiter of your own reality.
Okay, so the core message I'm getting is be yourself, which, you can find on pretty much every coffee mug in existence. What makes this different from all the standard self-help fluff?
The difference is the mechanics. Transurfing looks at be yourself, not as like a feel-good idea, but as a rigid law, almost like physics.
Oh.
Yeah, think about the dual mirror concept. The world is a mirror. If you get in front of it wearing a mask or your face is all twisted with stress, the reflection has to show that. It has no choice.
Oh, I love that visual. It's like when I'm in front of the bathroom mirror and I, suck in my gut and strike a pose, I might think I look cool for a second.
Right.
But the reflection is just
Yeah.
like, well, it's a guy who's very clearly holding his breath and looking super uncomfortable.
That is a perfect analogy. That's exactly it. When you try to be someone you're not, for a boss, for a partner, for society, you're holding your breath. You're creating a crooked image.
And reality just reflects that crookedness back at me.
It reflects it back as chaos, resistance, things not working out.
Okay, so the credo is just stop holding your breath. But this is where I get a little hung up. The text says to act as you see fit, regardless of what other people think. That sounds a little dangerous. If I just start ignoring social norms because it's my credo, am I not just going to end up, fired?
Or as social outcast?
And that's the fair talking, and the source actually addresses this directly. It says, things only fall apart when your soul and your mind are in conflict.
So if your mind says, go to this party, it's polite, but your soul is screaming no, you're sending a distorted signal. You'll be miserable, and you'll probably have a bad time anyway.
But what if I just stay home because I actually want to?
Well, then your soul and mind are in unity. There's no resistance. And when they're united, when your thoughts and actions have a common denominator, the image you send to the mirror is crystal clear. That's when the law of materialization kicks in.
Wait, hold on. The law of materialization, walk me through that.
It's the mechanism. When there's no internal lying, no shame, no fear, none of that excess potential, the mirror has to materialize that clear image. It seems to defy common sense, but the source insists that if you follow your credo, reality literally rearranges itself to accommodate you.
Because the image is finally stable.
Precisely. It's not about being a jerk, it's just about removing the static from your own broadcast. The versatile, the creator, has no room for shame or fear.
There's also a line in there about the Force being with you. Are we suddenly talking about Jedi now?
Not quite Jedi, no. But the idea is similar. In Transurfing, the Force is just the world itself, the flow of variations. It's a reminder that you're not fighting against the world.
Ah, okay.
When you stop lying to yourself, the world stops fighting you back. The text says, your world takes care of you, but only when you're truly authentic.
It's weirdly comforting. For a principle that sounds so strict, it's basically saying the universe is only hostile because we're sending it really bad mixed signals.
That's the big takeaway. A distorted signal gets a distorted result. Authenticity isn't just about feeling good. It's the only way to get a clear picture back from the mirror.
Wow, well, that definitely raises the stakes on my day-to-day decisions. Before we wrap, I want to leave everyone with something to chew on. If your life feels chaotic right now, that reflection looks distorted, don't blame the mirror.
Right.
Ask yourself, what specific lie are you telling yourself right now that's warping that image?
And do you have the courage to finally drop the act?
That's the real question, isn't it? Thanks for diving in with us.